Hey guys, I'm the Burke and I do things. And today I'm just going to sit down, relax, put some makeup on, and get ready for absolutely nothing. I have nothing to get ready for. So if you want to watch me get ready for nothing, then keep on watching. Let's go. Okay, so I'm going to try to include my April 5 in this video. The only thing I'm not going to include is the single shadow because I really want to try something with the eyeshadow palette. So let's get started and chat. So for eyebrows, I'm going to do the Maybelline Stay Put Brow Pencil and the e.l.f. Clear Brow Gel. So I have been pre-filming so much that I have no idea when this video is even going up. So for context, I am filming this video on April 14th. So a lot of exciting things are going on. For one, April 14th today means April 15th is tomorrow, which means tax season is over and I'm done and I'm so happy. I hate doing taxes. So with tax season over, I already started cleaning up the office because since we moved in, it's been constant tax season. So I haven't really gotten to use this space for everything I wanted it to be because essentially the computer that I have here that I edit on is a very old computer. It's old enough that TurboTax does not support it. So Scott has a desktop. So I've had his desktop up here and I've been using that to do taxes on. And now tax season's over, his desktop, which is a lot, it's the computer, it's the tower, it's everything, can now leave my office, and my printer, which I have just sitting on the floor over here, can go. And I ordered a little piece of storage furniture from Amazon that I'm going to install here, and I'm going to just be able to clear a lot of stuff up finally that I've been wanting to clear up. Yeah, I don't love this brow pencil. I feel like it just wipes away. So not ideal. Definitely not a favorite of mine. Okay, and now for the primer that's in my April 5, and that's the Cover FX Water Cloud Primer. We've been doing some house projects this weekend. We really focused on our garden, which I hate gardening with a passion. But we have these really ugly bushes, and I did vlog all this, so when the vlog goes up, you'll be able to see kind of some of the before and after and all the in between. But there were just these giant ugly bushes that were super overgrown and not cared for. So Scott's coworker actually came over and graciously helped him rip out 3 giant bushes, which I then just recorded. For foundation, I want to mix one that's too dark with one that's a little light and see if we can make it work. I'm going to do the Vitalist Healthy Elixir Foundation, which I have in Buff Beige, and the Joa Truly Yours, which I have in Porcelain, and see if this can match my sort of self-tanned body. Look at that. Look at that line of horrible self-tanning. So then, in total, this past weekend, we have been to Lowe's 3 times. It easily could have been a 4th, but we got to the point where it was you know what, let's hold off on the 4th. So we wound up picking out a few flowers that we liked, and we spent all morning today cleaning out all the, bad stuff from the garden to be able to put in these flowers. And Scott was roping up the old bush because we just have giant piles of old bush now. That doesn't sound right. Yep, that's what the entire morning consisted of. I already can feel it in my back, so that's fun. I feel like those two mixed pretty well together. I'm pleased. I'm also gonna mix concealers because I'm in a mixy mood. I'm gonna mix the Makeup Revolution Conceal and Define with the Flower Beauty Light Illusion. So, also very excited that tonight is the premiere of Game of Thrones. Been waiting, I think, a year and a half for the new season. All I know is the last time there was a season of Game of Thrones on, I don't even know if I had a channel yet. Or maybe it was just right when I started, because when I was home from work after my knee surgery is when the last season was. And that is also when I started my channel, so it's been a while. But yes, I'm very excited and a little bit emotionally uneasy because I never know what's gonna happen, and it can usually go pretty bad on that show. Also, the new Star Wars trailer came out this past weekend, which was interesting. I mean, I'm definitely excited for it. I don't know if I love the name, but I'm sure it will be a good movie. This current week coming up, so Scott's younger sister lives in LA and she's flying in this Thursday for Passover. I'm going to set under my eyes with the Cover FX powder and the rest of my face with the Maybelline Pressed Fit Me powder. So I have no idea what's going on, honestly. I know on Friday we're going to my parents' house for Passover. And then Saturday we're gonna go to his mom's place for Passover. So that's one of the reasons I'm pre-filming, because this next weekend is gonna be like very, very, very busy. But I am glad this week is a 4-day week for me. It's my Friday off week. So that always is a little bit more easing when it comes to managing videos and stuff. And then the following week, I also have a 4-day week because I took off that Friday for Endgame. And I think that weekend is when we might work on the cat room. We already did buy a giant roll of carpet, which was interesting to say the least, because it did not fit in Scott's car. So we had to drive home from Home Depot with a giant carpet hanging out of the back of the car. No bungees, just my full body weight holding it down. So that was an interesting experience. But I am trying to vlog as many of these little home things as possible. I just don't know when the right time to fully put them together is, like content amount wise. Going to set everything with the L'Oreal Lumi Spray. Okay, the thing I can never do on camera, I'm going to do off camera really quick. I'm just gonna throw on this Physicians Formula Shimmer Strip eyeliner, and this is the shade Brown Eyes. So it's kind of like a, let's swatch it. It says brown eyes, but I mean, that's black. I don't know why it says brown eyes. Does it matter? I guess it doesn't matter. So I'll be right back with some eyeliner on in a sec. Okay, and now I'm going to use the eyeshadow palette that's in my April 5. And I have never reached into the colorful corner, but I saw Casey Holmes do a really pretty look with the blues. So I'm going to try to do what Casey did, which I don't know what it is, but I just know she used the blues. So I'm just trying to say, I'm going to use the blues. I'm trying to think of what else I can update you guys on. I should just do Q&As because I'm very bad at coming up with oh my God. This is just bad tanning. I tried out a new tanner and I didn't really know what I was doing, so I wouldn't advise doing that too often. Oh, I know what's a huge deal. This morning I woke up and I had 3,000 subscribers, which is unbelievable. I say that because 1 year ago, I know at my dad's birthday party, I was celebrating having 200 subscribers. So I definitely did not think 1 year later I would have 3,000. That to me is crazy. I am blown away by that number, 100%. I don't know how it happened, honestly. But I'm so excited. Like, you guys are all freaking best. Oh my God, I have no idea what I'm doing. I don't dabble into blues too often. But yeah, waking up with 3,000 subscribers is pretty cool, and I was just so excited. It's just so cool. I don't know, I guess, should I try to flat brush with this shimmer first? Sure. Let's see what happens if I just, oh, that's pretty intense. I didn't even wet this brush or anything. Huh, what else is new? My life is so boring. All I do is work. Yeah, wow, this bluish color is really cool. Now, what the heck do I do underneath? I kind of just want to do neutral underneath since it's so crazy up top. I can't believe how far, it's already halfway into April when I'm filming this. Like, March was such a slow, long month for me, and April seems to just be flying by, which always seems like the crazy months are slow and the better months are fast. I also wanted to do a shout out to Samantha March and Kathleen Lights because they posted some really great videos recently, you know, addressing their mental healths. And I think a lot of us can understand how hard it is to talk about that kind of stuff. And like, I know that I appreciate it, and you know, I don't take it for granted having them talk about stuff like that, because I know, like, at least when I had like some of my most struggles, I was in college, and I definitely did not have, you know, people like that necessarily posting that kind of content online. So I think what they're doing is awesome, because, you know, I definitely struggled with issues with depression in college, and, you know, a lot of times it feels like you are suffering alone, and you know, I never really had a space where I felt like I could talk to anyone about it. Okay, we're just gonna leave them like that because I literally am going nowhere. It is 4 o'clock on a Sunday evening. All I'm doing is going down to the kitchen to make lunch for work. Like, that is it. I think we're good with the blue eyeshadow. That being said, the blue in this palette is awesome. I've always just been really scared of it. And as far as my mental health today, honestly, it's never great. I'm gonna use this e.l.f. palette that's in my April 5. You know, my mental health is never great. It's never perfect. I don't necessarily struggle with depression the way I did in college, but I definitely have a lot of issues with anxiety. I could relate to a lot of what Kathleen spoke about in her video, and that's why I really appreciated her talking about it. I am not the greatest communicator when it comes to talking about this subject, but you know, it's something that I'm definitely working on as a human. Like, there was a time where if I was having a panic attack, or I felt like I was gonna have a panic attack, I did not think I could tell anyone about that. Whereas now, I think I feel more comfortable saying, like, I can't do this, like, I'm going to have a panic attack if I do this. So, you know, that is kind of where I have definitely improved. And, you know, my anxiety is definitely limits, you know, the things I can do in life. I definitely agree with that. Like, you know, it's hard for me to do, you know, like kind of basic tasks, because I do have pretty intense anxiety. And you know, I think making YouTube videos helps a lot, because I always had horrible like self-confidence issues and things of that matter. And you know, if you ever asked me to do a YouTube video, I mean, I'm even saying 3 years ago, I would have said you're crazy, because I always had self-esteem issues, always. I'm going to use the Hard Candy Sheer Envy spray that's in my April 5. Even today, I'm not the most articulate at talking about the subject, especially when it comes to the issues I have and struggle with on an everyday basis. But I mean, I definitely try to get better at talking about it and verbalizing when my anxiety is causing me to have various issues. And you know, I definitely am aware that the more I talk about it, the easier it is to communicate when I'm not okay. Shocking, I know. I'm gonna use the Butter London Power Up Mascara. So yes, while it's not something I'm great at talking about, when I hear people that I admire talking about, you know, their personal experiences and their personal struggles and how much I admire them for doing it, you know, it makes me feel like I need to start doing it more. So this is step 1 here. And then for my lips, I'm going to use this Wet n Wild lipstick in the shade Bare It All. So, you know, just a casual look for a Sunday night dinner at home with my cats. Speaking of which, did you realize I found my pink ears? That set I bought, that with the white ears, came with pink, and I found the pink ones. So we have variety on this channel now. Imagine that. And yeah, that is it for this Chatty Get Ready With Me. I think for the next one, I'm gonna ask some questions so that I have content to give you to talk about and not feel like I have to pull the content out. Okay, and yeah, that's it for this video. As usual, thanks for stopping by my channel. If you're new here, click the subscribe button and ring that bell for notifications. I have my Twitter and my Instagram down below. give him a follow, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye guys!